Hi, this is Jacob Goldstein. Thank you so much for attending our workshop. Today, we have a Spark moment to help you apply what we talked about to the way that you lead your work and people. Today, we're going to be talking about culture. As you know from our workshop, we referred to culture as being like an iceberg, with a part above the surface that we can see and a part below the surface that we can't. The part above the surface is called the artifacts. These are the things that can be physically seen or heard within an organization, things like signs, symbols, and equipment. If you walked around your work unit with no people there, the things on the desks or on the walls would serve as artifacts to give us a bit of information about that culture. If we wanted to explore a culture that we can't visit today, for example, 18th century Mongolia, we actually rely on the artifacts, the clothes, the pots and pans, musical instruments, etc., to tell us a bit more about what that culture is actually like. The parts below the surface include values and underlying assumptions. In values, these are the behaviors or values that are promoted and used to justify actions, things like goals, strategies, or service principles. Keep in mind that values are not the same across all organizations. For example, one team might value honesty and transparency, while another team, for example, the FBI or the CIA, actually values the opposite, the ability to lie or be undercover. Take note of your values when entering a team or organization to make sure that they're congruent. And lastly, underlying assumptions. These are the traditions, the invisible, often unsaid expectations of how things are around here, either positive or negative. When working with a new team or bringing someone onto your team, take note of these three elements, the artifacts, the values, and underlying assumptions, to articulate what the culture is and determine how you can work effectively together. What will you do differently as a result of today's Spark Moment? We hope you found this helpful, and we look forward to continuing to support you on your leadership development journey.